My general day starts at 8 a.m. I normally get here about 15 minutes beforehand to have a cup of tea and get changed. 8 o'clock we have a briefing. Myself and the team that I'm in, we all sit down in the briefing room and get told whereabouts we're being deployed. I just got...
Morning.
Morning everybody, Thursday the 15th of November. Neil, you are in a beat 2, 1 o'clock lunch.
And then we get kitted up. We've got the enforcement side of it, which is the bit that I work on, which is the actual on-street people. We're the ones that go out, issue the tickets, enforce all the restrictions in the city. Once a ticket is done, realistically, it's out of my hands.
Some people, after you've explained the reason why they've got a ticket, for example, they'll kind of back off. Obviously, you're still not happy. Thanks, mate. They're obviously not happy, but what can you do? You know, the rarer comments I've had is, I'm going to find your motherfucker and slit her throat. So, you know, it's lovely round here. Bizarre stories. I've had, was stood on a junction, ticking down on a car that was on double yellow lines, and a guy come running out of his house, starkers, saying that he'd parked up there when he got home last night, and he was still a bit hungover. So I let that one go. I let him get inside and put some clothes on before he moved the car. I've had women tell me that if they flash me their tits, can they get off the ticket. I've had, I suppose, sexual favours offered. They'll perform certain, I don't know how to word it, oral skills if I let them off the ticket.
Yeah, I've been physically assaulted twice since I've been here. Well, say that 3 times. Once I've been punched, but it didn't really affect me, but 2 occasions I've been assaulted to the point where I've needed a hospital visit. And it's quite scary, because I wasn't expecting it. So I literally, I was just walking along a street, and I noticed a couple that were chatting to each other on the side, and I carried on walking. As I walked past them, the female said, "Oh, excuse me," so I turned around to acknowledge her, and at that time the boyfriend just laid into me. I'm assuming boyfriend. The gentleman just literally laid into me and broke my tooth, broke my cheekbone, and cracked 2 of my ribs. So that's the only occasion that it's actually ever happened. I have, as I say, I've been slapped about a couple of times. Granted, it shouldn't happen, but it didn't affect me as much as this one because it was unprovoked, and the onset from that was I suffer from panic attacks even now, and some anxiety attacks, which, you know, where are we, November now? It's been nearly a year, and I'm still taking medication for it.
Again, you know, the more common comments I get is get a proper job. That's the most common one. I think if any traffic warden will tell you that's the most common thing you hear. Ain't you got anything better to do? That's another popular one. And it's like, well, my reply to them is, yeah, it's a lovely hot day. It's really sunny. I could be sat in a pub having a pint, but no, I thought I'd come out and do some tickets. So I've got something better to do. Everyone's got something better to do than work. It's a job where there is no jobs. It's not my ideal job. I don't intend on making a career out of this. It's just, it really is at the moment, I need to pay my bills.